Let's get into it, guys. Let's start showing off some goodies here. What's first on the docket? Okay, the Hound Doom art rare. Very, very nice. We pulled this from a box from Waybucks, tcg.com. We pulled it from Night Wanderer. Gem Mint 10. Let's go, boys. I've got the Houndour in my grading pile right now, so we're going to send that off. All right, what's next? How about a first edition Dark Hypno? I gotta move this up. I can't see my screen. First edition Dark Hypno. I'm gonna guess a PSA 9. Yep. PSA 9. First ed Dark Hypno. I had a feeling. Look at that hollow, though. Looks good. Next up. Ooh, okay. So I have this in first ed. In PSA 10. This is actually the unlimited version. So the reason I got this was because I was buying a bunch of stuff off of Buy-E, and I saw this, and I was like, let's go for an unlimited. Gem Mint 10. I love E-Series so much. I'll probably end up selling this because I have it in first ed already, even though for Japanese E-Series, unlimited is rarer than first ed. It seems that there's more first ed out there than there is unlimited of E-Series stuff. So this is technically, I think, rarer than the first ed one I have. Very, very nice. Gardenia's Vigor. Gem Mint 10. Awesome. That'll go in my full art trainer collection. I've kind of transitioned to collecting full art trainers in Japanese now. But I'll take an English one. All right, this is the Armored Mewtwo. I also actually have this in a 10 in English. We're going to give this away to a kid at a show who likes Mewtwo. We might crack it because getting a 6 is kind of embarrassing. So because we got a 6, it likely means there's like a dent or a crease somewhere that I just missed. If the PSA won't give you any higher than a 6 if there's any sort of dent or crease on it. I'm not seeing one, but I don't know. All right, well, not a very expensive card anyway. All right, just an English Pokemon Go Radiant Charizard, Gem Mint 10. Love to see it. This I graded. I thought this was kind of cool. This is the Enamorous V, but it's got this trainer who I actually don't know the name of this trainer, and this card's textured. So it's one of the textured CSRs, which in English are the trainer gallery cards. Gem Mint 10. Very nice. But yeah, how's that? Pretty cool. Okay, another E-Series. I do not have this card yet. I need this for my first ed E-Series PSA 10 collection. No! Shucks. We got the 9. That's alright. Still a gorgeous card, but that means I will be selling it because I only collect 10s like an insane person. Alright. I already have this in PSA 10 first ed Japanese. This was an extra copy, so when I was shopping on Buy-E, I bought a PSA 10 copy of this and then also bought a raw copy to grade. And it got a 9 too. You're kidding. That's all right. I'm not that disappointed. But that'll be for sale too. Okay, this is our Korean Dragonite V from Blue Sky Stream that we pulled live on stream from a booster box that Waybucks TCG sent us. Gem Mint 10. Look at that. Look at that texture. Amazing. My very first Korean box and I pulled this. And it got the 10. Absolutely amazing. Hello, Koopa Troopas. In the world of collectible cards, condition is everything. Whether you're buying, selling, or just showing off your collection, you want to know exactly what your cards are worth, making sure they're protected. That's where PSA comes in. PSA is the gold standard for card grading. Their team of experts carefully evaluates your cards and assigns a grade based on condition, centering, surface, and other factors. And with their secure, tamper-evident cases, you can trust that your cards are not only protected, but their value is locked in. I've trusted PSA with my rarest and most valuable cards, And whether you're grading your first or 100th card, PSA gives you peace of mind and helps maximize your collection's value. Right now, you can get $25 off your very first submission with my code COOP25. Just head on over to PSA and use my promo code at checkout. If you need some help with your submission, check out my PSA submission guide at the top of your screen here, or check out the link in the description. I'll walk you step by step through the submission process so that you're set up for success. Now, back to the video. Enjoy. Shiny Star V, Japanese Charizard. Let's go. PSA 10. You'll love to see those gem mints. I have this in English in PSA 10, and I got it Japanese. Shiny Charizard. I love, gosh, the foil and texture is so good on Japanese cards. It truly is a sight to behold. Full art Alakazam from Japanese 151. Would much have preferred the alt art, but this is the one we pulled. Gen Mint 10. Probably not going to keep this one. I'll put this in my case at a show. All right, Japanese Blastoise special art rare from 151. Gen Mint 10. This is an extra for me, so this is going to go in the case for shows. But man, this is probably one of my favorite alt arts in all of like Scarlet and Violet. Not just because I'm a huge Blastoise fan, but just because I really like the underwater card. It's like this circular foil, which I think is really, really cool. Really, really nice. All right, Charizard VMAX. I bought this, guys. The kid from my very first viral video, I met him again, and he wanted to sell this card to me. So I bought it. And I said, you know what? I'm going to grade it and see like what condition it was in. I think I paid him $100 for it. So, because I made a short of it, because I remember because the market price was like 80 or 90, and I was like, I'm gonna give you a $100 bill. I got him at 9. I already have this in a 10, I think, in my collection. All right, guys, gotta grade the Steelix. I noticed they didn't label this differently. This card is the promo version that came in the Twilight Masquerade blister pack. The way it's different is this has the Cosmo foil, all this Cosmo, like the little circles and everything. So the foil pattern is different than the regular foil Steelix of this card from Paradox Rift. I put in a note, the PSA submission, I said, hey, the Steelix in this is the blister promo from Twilight Masquerade, but they didn't do anything about it. I say it should have a different label. PSA doesn't think so, but this foil pattern is different. Yes! PSA 10 Steelix. Thank you. Oh, and there's so much foil, like any scratching on the edges would start to knock it down. So I got this from the Twilight Masquerade blister pack. Freaking awesome Steelix art. Foil pattern's amazing, and it's Gem Mint 10. Blaziken V. Again, so here's a training gallery, a textured V card. Blaziken, and is that May in the background? I think it is. Mint 9. Shucks. That's alright. I'm sure a Blaziken fan would like this card. A Mewtwo V-Star from Crown Zenith. Mint 9. Shucks. I had a couple... Well, actually, I bought a bunch of copies of this in Japanese and graded them, and they all did really well. English can just be tougher. Mew V? Oh my gosh. Alright, what do we get? A Near Mint to Mint 8. That's a bummer. This is probably worth more raw than it is graded in an 8. Okay. An Unlimited Erica. Near Mint to Mint 8. Whenever I get nice vintage hollows that I think are at least going to get a 7, usually I grade them. Alright, Steelix. I had both the English... The English copy is like way more expensive than the Japanese. But, yeah. PSA 10. Another 10 Steelix. So nice. I love this artwork. Like him at the construction site. Because you know they use him as a wrecking ball too. When they got to take something down, not just build, they definitely send in their Steelix to just demolish the building. Alright, First Ed Scissor. Can we get another First Ed E-Series to add to the collection? Not quite. I'm pretty shocked at an 8, though. That's pretty low. This is on the slab. There's nothing, there's no whitening on the back. That's on the slab, too. There's no scratching on the foil. Come on. Sometimes I'm kind of like, do I just crack it and resubmit it? I mean, I don't see anything wrong with this card, and it got an 8. If it got a 9, I don't lose money. If it got an 8, I definitely lose money. Because I paid $280 ungraded for this card. So 8 sells for less than that. Maybe an 8 we break even. So guys, fingers crossed, 9. I mean, I would take a 10, but I know it's not because I didn't get upcharged. No, we got the 7. Oh, I mean, this card looked so good. It really did. That's all right. We won't lose too much money on a 7, hopefully. Ooh, First Ed Expedition Mewtwo. Okay, first off, can we just appreciate this art? Look at the lightning. This is a good Mewtwo art. Alright, First Ed PSA 10. Let's go! Gem Mint 10. Holy cow. Guys, that is big. Holy moly. Oh my gosh. Let's go. That's going right into the personal collection. Huge. Absolutely huge. I stick just a PSA. Gem Mint 10. Charizard EX. Let's go. I do not have this yet. So we got the Charizard EX. PSA 10. Absolutely gorgeous card. I love the art style. Like the really kind of like simplistic line art. It kind of reminds me of if it were to be cut out to make origami or something. It looks so good.